Do you know what happens when a lowland gorilla stand-up comedian, a functioning alcoholic impressionist, and geeky tech nerd pro wrestler get together? You get the Conte and Kenny Show. And AIDS, probably.
Monday nights, the clock strikes 7. Conte and Kenny, humor's heaven. On 100 proof, YouTube's delight. Tune in, we promise it's pure delight. Laughing out loud, so mellow and bright. Conte and Kenny, comedy's bite. Every Monday, come and play. Join us for laughs, end your day. Eastern time, the fun begins. Jokes and stories will make you grin. A perfect blend, pure comedic art. Conte and Kenny, they steal your heart. So click and watch the chuckles flow. Conte and Kenny, friends in tow. Sip some laughs on 100 proof. Comedy magic under your roof. Laughing out loud, so mellow and bright. Conte and Kenny, comedy's bite. Every Monday, come and play. Join us for laughs, end your day. Eastern time, the fun begins. Jokes and stories will make you grin. A perfect blend, comedic art. Conte and Kenny, they steal your heart. So click and watch the chuckles flow. Conte and Kenny, friends in tow. Sip some laughs on 100 proof. Comedy magic under your roof. Remember the time, don't miss the show. With Conte and Kenny, the giggles glow. Find the channel, don't delay. 100 proof podcasting, your Monday ballet.
And don't forget me, Joey Image.
The vision is real. The power is reawakening. The fear is reborn. Because they have returned. Because they have returned.
But he's biting. Welcome, everybody, to the Conte and Kenny Show. Arrogance and alcoholism with a side of spandex. We're here every Monday night at 7 p.m. on the 100 Proof Podcasting YouTube channel. Check out all of our past shows wherever you get your podcast. And if you're listening live or you're just listening on the YouTube, please give the episode a like. It helps the channel out. And if you want, you can join the chat and be part of the show. We have some great shows on here, like the Replayables and Shawnee Playing Video Games, whatever that show was called, and Killing with the Ables. What is going on, fellas?
Good morning. Hello, how do you doing here, pals?
Oh, man, that song was a little longer than I remembered. Wasn't it like a little shorter? Or is this a different version that was just like an extended disco dance?
Oh, it was like 3 minutes, something like that.
I thought it was shorter. It's weird.
All I know is I fucking love it.
I guess
AI is brilliant.
It's so bad. It's great. It's so bad.
It's
like
brutal.
a bad dad joke.
It's so
like
bad. It's brutal.
Kenny
under your roof. Yeah.
Yeah, under your roof. I like how we did it because it was Conte and Kenny the whole time, and don't forget me, Joey Image. It was just.
Is it in there somewhere?
That's exactly. It was right.
Yeah, right there.
The whole
intro. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. And, of course, it is March 17th, 2025, St. Patty's Day. And it's my pop's 84th birthday from heaven, right? Heavenly birthday.
That's God, thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
If you believe in the afterlife, then my old man is hanging out with my uncle and my grandfather and all those other lunatics, and they're having a good old time.
And they're all mowing a lawn. Or laying fucking marble or something.
Yeah, exactly.
They're fucking making sauce.
They're building like 1,800 fucking Marys on the half shell, like just all around.
The
gates.
Or they're murdering your the one sister's husband-in-law. You know, fucking put him in the weeds, hitting him with baseball bats in the knees,
or hitting him with a garbage can, like in Godfather.
Yeah. They're in white robes stepping on olives to make fucking oil. so they can fucking.
exactly.
That's what they're doing up in heaven.
Yeah, crushing grapes.
They're not
with
dressed
their
like
feet.
angels. They're not dressed like angels. They just can't. They can't put pants on in the Olive Garden.
Yeah, they're carrying mortar
The Olive
bags
Garden.
over their left shoulders.
Yeah.
So this is
there's no calluses in heaven. Jojo.
No, you do not. Yeah, and all 50-pound bags feel like little bags of carrots. You know,
you can lay as much. You can lay as much brick as you want. You not one stub toe in heaven.
Yeah.
I wonder that. Think about that. That's an interesting question. Do you think like in heaven you like stub your toe, or you numb? You know what I mean? Because you stub your toe. You ever had against?
You watch other people do it at 3 a.m. when they get to go to the bathroom, and then you laugh at them.
Right. So if you didn't have when the Ginzos lay down
as soon as
a brick,
they start masturbating, that's when we check out. They're like, oh, he's pulling his pants down. Gotta go. Not watching my my cousins do that.
Think about this. Now here's another layer of the question that I just thought of. Are there banana peels in heaven? Is there hijinks and goofs? You know what I mean?
Are there bananas? I mean, if there's
are there pranks?
You'd think there has to be banana peels.
But if you're in heaven and you slide, because sometimes you slide on a banana peel, you might tear an ACL. Are there ACLs in heaven? Or is it going to be like milquetoast? You know what I mean? Think about it. Like when you see somebody get hit in the face with a pie.
Ridiculous conversation. I'm just going to sit
I
there
just thought of it.
You don't need an ACL in heaven.
Yeah, but I could use a banana peel slide, or somebody get hit in the face with
once in a while you fucking throw one at St. Peter. He slips on his ass and shoots back up with his wings, and he's good to go.
That's what I'm saying. Or does God
go? All know it's you, and nobody gets mad about it.
Do not step there. It's a banana peel. You'll look ridiculous in front of your friends, you know. Or can you have a fucking Three Stooges pie fight in heaven? Because that's fun shit.
Hey, you know, Charlie, don't go over by that cloud. There's a banana peel on that cloud. Don't go over there.
I like when Kenny spits out like 30 things he wants to talk about, and then starts with something no one's ever fucking heard of.
It just popped into my head.
Hey, 9 different topics he wanted to talk about tonight, and 4 of them were from last week that we never got to.
And some of them were from the first fucking time we did this.
Narrow one had a banana peel in it, or an ACL.
Hold on, I'm looking on my my prep sheet. I don't see banana peel. Okay, we're good.
Or ACLs in heaven.
Yeah,
you know, but think about it though.
In heaven.
There's shit that's funny. Like I've slid on the ice, like black ice, and literally slid down the in slow motion down the staircase and landed in like the bushes at the bottom of the door. You know what I mean? And it was hilarious shit. My sister couldn't breathe. You know, I was a little cut up, but I was underneath the fucking willow bush, you know, with my fucking sleepy pants on at 6 o'clock in the morning because it was. That's funny. Does heaven stop hijinks? You know, is there hijinks in heaven? I don't think heaven.
If you have an ACL in heaven, you have to have an MCL too, right? Or does one not exist?
Yeah, but the medial collateral ligament isn't as much as the intricate.
I tore my MCL when I was in 2011. I tore my MCL on my meniscus in my left knee. So do I just get new ones when they get to heaven?
Yeah, but if you get renewed parts,
renewed parts.
But
renewed parts. If you were circumcised and always wanted to have a foreskin, when you get to heaven, they slap on a fucking calamari ring on you.
I have a 5.
And now, and how about this? If you slip on, is there black ice in heaven? And if you do happen to slip on black ice in heaven and make the people around you laugh, also tearing your medial collateral ligament, and you hit the reset button, does it mean that there's no black ice or there's no hijinks or fun or pranks? You know, because it's funny stuff sometimes.
Fun. I mean, it's heaven.
The most ridiculous fucking conversation I think I've ever had in my life.
I think it's more profound than you think. I think it's more profound than you think.
Listen. If there's a heaven, you don't have an ACL or a kneecap in heaven. Okay,
you just have spaghetti legs.
But to get into hijinks, to have the possibility of blowing one out would be funny. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, like, you ever see like when somebody does that, like
you have that possibility now. So what's the difference?
Yeah, like somebody falls off a seahorse, not a seahorse, a seesaw.
How fucking
A seesaw. Some fat teenage girl smashes her face when somebody cherry picks her on a seahorse, a seesaw. Pow! And it's funny, and she rolls off the side because her hands are underneath her vagina, and her face just face plants because the other guy jumped off. Remember the seesaw? Up and down, up and down. Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
When you
thanks for clarifying.
You remember cherry picking?
Yeah,
remember cherry picking?
Yeah.
No.
You remember cherry picking where you would jump off as you were going up? You jump
and then jump off.
You would
so
jump off,
slamming into
and
the ground,
and smash their face in. Yeah.
Yeah, I
yeah,
never
you see
did
it all
that
the time.
shit.
Usually a lot of fat teenage girls that get their face smashed in because they don't have a lot of agility. A fat teenage boy. A fat teenage boy can play sports. A fat teenage girl has no chance
unless you just plays goalie in soccer. That's it. Yeah, goalie in soccer. You're right. You're right.
There's no chance. A fat teenage girl has
has
an agility of a
play
squid.
Catcher. He could play football.
Yeah.
They could put him
on first base. Put him on first base. Let him catch. He'll be the center in football.
He can go there and hit it. He can hit it. He can play on the line, offense or defense.
A fat teenage girl, no cheerleading, no basketball. You know, softball. She's a detriment to the team and their progress to winning championships. You know what I mean? She's just a slug. She's just taking.
How about Articulate John? You see Articulate John's question? Are there comedy clubs in heaven? And if so, are there hecklers?
Great question.
Here we go. No,
great
it's not.
question, John. Yes, it is.
Articulate John, it's a great question.
I
answered
this
conversation,
him.
But this conversation is idiotic and ridiculous.
And but you know what the problem is? God, the greatest gift that God has given any one of us is free will. Okay, that's in the Bible. It's in my favorite books.
It was my G.I. Joe when I was 7. That was
G.I. Joe.
Right? He had a little afro, a little goatee.
All right.
Okay. Like my dad. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Now let's get back to reality. Let's get back to if there is a God. Because if there is a God.
You're going back to reality when we're talking about ACLs in heaven. Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
Exactly. I'm talking about truth, Joe. I'm talking about the truth.
It's my personal truth, okay?
Yes. All right, truth. So now listen to this. If you're in heaven, right, and you get a tinkle in your ass, you get a little tickle in your ass, and you want to heckle a comedian, because there should be stand-up in heaven. But now, you have to understand, though, if you're abusive or you fuck up, you're like 7 steps closer to being like, "Oh, sorry, dude." You're gonna be like a dog that got into the garbage. You know what I mean? You know when you say when a dog gets into the garbage or rips something up,
yell at him,
he
instantly knows.
Yeah, rips your chews on your passport, and you're like,
right.
Listen, what did you do? And he's like, oh shit. In heaven, if you heckle somebody or trip somebody by accident, on purpose, I mean, you gotta talk. You're like 2 levels away from God. You gotta go up to him and be like, what the fuck are you doing? You're like, sorry, God. He goes, one more time and you're out of here. Yeah, one more time and you're out.
But where do you go? Once you've been accepted, you can't get kicked out, right?
Yeah, can you
God's like the Joe Carter. The Joe Carter of they used to call me Crazy Joe, but now they call me Batman. Morgan Freeman he's the Morgan Freeman principal of heaven.
Oh, you mean
Stand by me?
Culture boy?
Lean on me.
Culture boy? Yeah, lean on me.
That's what's his face? Carter. It's not
that was
Joe
at
Carter.
The school right by my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right in your neighborhood. Yeah.
Yep. 10 minutes.
It's where my father-in-law went to school.
East side, by the side of glory.
Okay, so anyway, is God CEO of heaven? Why am I listening to you sing? What am I doing here?
I was singing East Side's High Alma Mater.
Don't care.
Don't worry, I muted him. We don't have to worry about it again.
Yes, thank you.
A beautiful
voice,
Shawnee. Definitely not a gift.
Our fantastic producer, Shawnee, you know what? He doesn't chime in a lot, but when he does, it's right on. It's necessary. It's a very necessary. Oh, Kenny, your mic's out.
Oh, Yeah, no, Sean probably muted him on purpose.
I wasn't joking, by the way, Kenny. I did actually mute you.
Okay. Oh, that's
You
hilarious.
dirty dog.
Fucking Sean,
You
muted
dirty
him. That's
dog.
great.
You are
That's
back
hilarious.
now, though.
All
Thank
right,
you,
he's
pal.
back.
So, all right, we'll get back to the heaven conversation later. So, St. Patty's Day.
Can't wait.
Okay.
St.
I don't
Patty's Day.
acknowledge
I've
name Italian.
yeah. What are you? St.
listen,
Olive's Day.
Corned beef and cabbage
No,
is
hey,
in my top
St.
10 favorite foods.
In 2 days, it's
Italian.
St. Joseph's Day. Okay, me and Conte are fucking like
Oh,
this
that's
on
right,
that day.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
19th,
St.
yeah,
Olive's Day. There's no
March
St. Kenneth's
19th,
Day.
I think. St.
Yeah,
Joseph's
2
Day
days.
or some shit like that.
Yeah. Hey,
I never know. My father would always call me and say, "Hey, happy St. Joseph's Day." I'm like, "What the
Yeah,
fuck?
good.
Do I get a prize? Like, what the fuck is that?"
Oh yeah, I never got
I'm
anything.
the
It's not a
No,
gift
I just got
holiday.
phone
It's just
calls.
a fucking hey.
What the fuck
Is
did
it-
St. Joseph ever do? What was he? God? He was Jesus' brother. Who the fuck cares? He didn't do shit.
what is it?
He never
St.
showed up to
Joseph
work.
is
Mary
that-
and Joseph.
Is that Joseph? Is that
Well,
Jesus'
the father.
stepdad?
Joseph was Joseph was Jesus' father, and he had a
but is
brother
that
named Joseph also.
Saint- Oh, but
Well, I
what's
think
Saint
there was-
Joseph?
I don't know.
Who's it?
I don't know who's Saint Joseph. I'm not
Wait,
sure.
wasn't Joseph
who's it for.
Jesus' stepfather? Or because
Yeah, it was
God's
his
his real
stepdad.
father, right?
Yeah, God's
no?
his real
Or-
father.
Oh, you're getting deep, Joey. You're getting
No,
deep.
I think it's the other way around. I think
It's- yeah,
Joseph was the father, but
because
God,
God
was the
and
stepfather.
Jesus are the same one. The holy.
Yeah,
the
they
holy
needed
God,
Maury
three guys.
Povich back there with a fucking DNA thing going, "You are the
God, you are
Godfather."
Yeah.
Like when God would
God-
say to him, "Fucking Jesus, you're really, you're making me angry. Go to your room."
Well, God, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost, and then
Fucking
God was
Kenny
also
shits
his
on
own-
my fucking punchline. Jesus,
Sorry,
never
I-
mind.
I-
I'll tell you
sorry.
later.
your
Go ahead.
punchline.
I apologize.
I'll tell you later. I didn't get to it because Kenny fucking cut me off. It's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's all right.
what we
I'll
do
tell you
on
later.
this show.
Yeah, I know. I'll tell you later.
Oh God, that's all we do.
So I have a
So-
quick. Same, unless you
No.
got something, Joe. And a quick
Now I
St.
gotta
Patty's
find.
Day story.
Now I gotta look up and find out who the fuck Saint Joseph was.
Yeah, because I don't know who. The fuck
And
it
this
was.
this has to do with Italians too. My St. Patty's Day story has to do with Italians big time.
Oh, he
right.
was the stepfather. He was married to Mary and legally the father of Jesus.
Yeah,
There you go.
He was the legal
Because
father,
he
but
did-
that doesn't mean he's the
It
biological
was the-
father, right?
No, but he was an Immaculate Conception. Didn't you go to church? That was my nursery school. Was the church of
Yeah. Jesus.
my church, because I'm a reverend. I'm a reverend, and it's the Church of the Immaculate
This
Conception.
thing says this. First of all, it's fucking Encyclopedia Britannica.
did-
I didn't even know
did
it
Joey
existed.
just do? Did Joey just reciprocate by stepping on Kenny's about to
Yeah.
punchline?
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
you noticed. You noticed. Yes, you noticed. That was intentional.
Right
I'm
over
glad
it.
he caught it.
Holy shit,
Right
that's
over it. Right over.
You know what?
This says
I wanna
Encyclopedia
say-
Britannica.
I want to say to both of you, thank you, because then I didn't have to hear either one of those fucking jokes. That makes me feel much better. Thank you, both of you. This is good.
I have but I have a T-shirt that says the Church of the Immaculate Kitchen because of my ministries. My, I've done a
You
bunch
don't
of
really have a
weddings.
T-shirt
and-
with that, though, right?
I do,
You really
absolutely
don't
do.
have that T-shirt. Do you?
Immaculate
I
Kitchen.
do.
You should
Yeah.
wear that.
Yeah.
You should
That's-
wear that on the
it's-
show
it's-
one day.
Robin, our friend Robin, she helped me out with it. So it's a church with a steeple, and it says the Church of the Immaculate Kitchen. It's a Carlin
It's
thing,
funny.
but that's my
Yeah.
church.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
So anyway, God, the Holy Ghost, and Jesus, are the same guy. Joseph never banged Mary because it was an Immaculate Conception. You haven't heard the churches, the Church of the Immaculate Conception?
Yeah, no,
And,
I know.
all
I know
kind of
that.
stuff. Yeah,
but
This
yeah,
says-
but seriously,
so he
says
was-
that
Joe wasn't he wasn't married to Mary, and they weren't not having sex. So I'm guessing that
married.
the story is that Jesus was born from God, so it wasn't from Joseph, and it was from God, and of course God can't
Yeah.
have sex with Mary because God is whatever, and so that's what it is.
Because God is whatever.
yeah.
A surrogate.
you
You
know,
need a stunt cock.
Joe-
Bring in the stunt cock.
Yeah.
Remember that movie
And then-
Orgasmo?
Oh man,
No,
Wow.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I was privy to stunt cock when we were filming that porn in L.A.
Reality
20
sucks.
years
The
ago.
auto thing? Oh.
No. Reality sucks. Joe Conte.
It's called Reality Sucks.
Porn.
Yeah,
Joe Conte porn.
I was not in the porn.
Chef
in the sections
Boyardee.
we were parody. Yeah, I played a character called Chef Boyardee. Yeah. It was really fucking stupid.
He also played he played the woman when this Asian girl with purple hair, hot, gets banged.
Yeah.
You guys, they're drinking. They're having drinks, Joey. Oh, I was going to tell him. You know, you were there.
Well,
anyway, people listening. Yeah, Joe Conte. There's this hot Asian girl with purple hair, and they're having drinks. They go and they bang the crap out of each other. And in the morning, the guy looks over. It's called beer goggles. Wakes up, and it's Joe Conte in a purple wig.
Yeah. And I still I'm wearing jean shorts and a bra, and I still have a goatee on my face. And basically, he thought he was having sex with this hot chick.
Your goatee was covered in dry cum.
Yeah, dude, it was just fucking. And I just looked at him, and he was like, "Oh my god, that wasn't the truth." But
that's very brash. But I had to say it.
I missed.
He wakes up and he's sitting next to me instead of the hot chick because he was so
instead of the hot chick because he wakes up and he's sober.
And he sees me and he's like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "You were great last night, you know?
Yeah,
that was fantastic." And then I go, "Usually I'm the one doing all the eating, but you did a really good job." I mean, it was so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
it sounds better than sounds better than Ant Farm Dickhole.
Let me ask: was Joe? Was that real sperm that was in your beard?
There was no sperm in my beard. Now I have to make that a title of this episode. There was no.
Sorry, I made that up. I totally made that up.
I already wrote down.
Yeah.
By the way, for anybody who's listening, what we do is when the show's over, we talk a little bit, and Kenny does a victory lap, and Joey says he's tired, he wants to go to sleep, and then I say I want my yogurt, and but what we do is we try to figure out the name of the episode. And Joey lately has been all of a sudden he's like, I got a list, and he'll go over like 10 different ones that he comes up with, from lines or whatever. So we decided last week after the show.
Oh yeah, so that's where the show titles come from.
If each show by going through the titles. And we'll just have fun. And if there's people in the chat still,
in the chat, if they come up with,
if they come up with something,
whatever,
or if
they can even throw out like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can even say, "Hey, we like this one right here. No sperm my beard, whatever," and they can also, "Hey, we like this one," or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And they can say it anytime they like.
It's just a funny way to conclude the show. You know what I mean? It's a good way to conclude the show. And we just
basically after the show, we get cut off and we sit there for the next couple of minutes going, all right, man, I'll talk to you Wednesday. I got to work, and just like regular menial shit. Oh, I got a job interview. I got this. I got to do that. And we're like, what do you want to call this show? And it would say whatever whacked out stuff that we come up with during the show, and there's shit that we might not remember that you guys as the listeners.
Joey lately has been.
Well,
he's
remember,
the one that just says, "What do we got?" And then he just starts reading it off, and then we end up coming up with
one thing I have to say before I forget is that if anyone goes out there and searches "Reality Sucks," the Joe Conte porn, the best part of the entire DVD is our friend Dave Cyrus, who wrote King of Staten Island with Pete Davidson, SNL writer. Matt Bridgestone, who runs all the clubs down in Atlantic City, great dude, very good friend of ours, and Kyle, who there would be no Conte and Kenny show.
Yeah, me and Kyle
if he
started
wasn't on heroin
together, and me and Kyle started this show, but
Bag
it
of Nuts
wasn't the Conte and
podcast,
Kenny show.
Bag of Nuts Radio, Bag of Nuts Radio, and Kyle was addicted to heroin. I was their first guest. And he got locked up. Turns out, 25 years later, he's a drug counselor and fucking 3 kids doing aces. But if you guys remember Mystery Science Theater 3000, where they have the silhouettes of the robot and the thing,
yeah, right.
They do the same thing, and they watch the entire porno because they were there watching it as it's filmed. So they're giving you behind the scenes stuff. It is
I can't
absolutely hilarious. It is a great watch. If you happen to find it, it's out there. It's in the
Is it from 2003?
2004.
2004.
Yeah, we went out there in September 2004.
Was it done in California?
Yes.
Alter Ego Cinema, is that what it was? What's the name of the production company? Do you know?
I don't think
it's
so.
Like it's listed on. Well, this one is listed on IMDb. Oh wait, these are photos. This is not it. Yeah, there's like a list on IMDb, but I don't know what I'm looking for. I can't find anything else.
It's out there. If hey, listen, they found me on fucking on what's his name? Aku found me. Was it Aku that found me on MTV?
Yeah, that was Aku. Yep.
Aku. Yeah, they could find Reality Sucks, and he's on the cover. He's on the back. But the absolute best, the porno is generic porn, but the best part is watching them do the commentary. On the outside of the whole porn. It's great. So I just wanted to say that. Hey, Dave Cyrus.
I forgot about that,
Kyle.
dude. I think I've only watched
Bag
that
of Nuts.
once.
I watched it a few times.
Once.
It's fun. It's hilarious. Dave Cyrus is such a great, brilliant writer. He's been on our show for 25 years since the beginning.
Yep.
And now he's doing big things out in L.A. Writes with Pete Davidson and stuff, and it's a really good time. And the porno, a couple of cum shots, it doesn't matter. It's like Matt Bridgestone is sitting there with a fucking wooden spoon. You were with a wooden spoon. It's just funny seeing your pals actually it was supposed to be done as a comedy porn.
Yeah.
It had a budget. They all made a couple. They made a couple bucks. They went out there in a van. They were sleeping in the van, right? Right? Didn't Kyle drive out there in a van?
Kyle and Matt drove out there in a van. I took a plane. Well, they were living out there for a while. Yeah, I flew.
Yeah, they were living out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was good stuff. All right, so let me get back to real quick. Is my St. Patty's Day story has to do with Italians.
Okay.
Me and my friend Gabe were, I'd say 21, 22 years old, somewhere around there, okay? And we were doing construction. We were day laborers for this guy, Richter. And he was a cocaine addict. And he had millions of dollars business, and he lost it all, okay? So this neighbor of my friend Kevin, this guy, Goldfarb, Mark, bought a house in Summit, New Jersey. And they were they were refixing it before they move in. He was a chiropractor. Big money, big times money, okay? So now this job takes months. Now, what would happen during the months leading up to it, it was the guy Richter, who was the contractor, Goldfarb was the chiropractor, Ken Steiner, okay, was the doctor who used to let his friends pretend they were doctors and give women exams, okay?
What?
Big crooked. Yes.
Holy shit.
Absolutely. Yeah. His wife looked like Angie Everhart. Remember Angie Everhart, redhead?
Yes.
The redhead from she was in all the music videos. Angie. His wife was stunning. They had two redheaded kids, and they lived up in the Watchung Mountains. In this big, huge expense. He was a doctor. His doctor was over in Woodbridge.
New Jersey? You're talking about Watchung, Jersey? Watchung,
New Jersey. Watchung, New Jersey. Yeah, okay. Watchung Reservation. Right. Yeah. And she was stunning, but they were swingers. Okay. So now you put together this guy Richter, who's millions of dollars in contracting, cocaine addict, a chiropractor, fucking big money, also a cocaine addict, and this guy Steiner, doctor, also a cocaine addict, building a house. And then there's me and Gabe are the laborers, okay? What it turned into was a clubhouse, okay? It turned into a fuck fest, a fuck clubhouse, where we're doing construction, and there's There's a sheetrock that is down. There's shop vacs all laying around. But the bedrooms, we always had to make sure they were right. And there was a couple of times outside the doctor's bedroom, they would call them out calls. They'd go get they'd call them packages. They would get a couple of packages, which was a lot of cocaine, and then they would get out calls where they would get hookers from the local titty bars, and then they would just whip through the cocaine and whatever it is. And outside Steiner's doctor's bedroom, every fucking time would be, I'm not even fucking making this up. He'd walk in at about 6 o'clock at night, where it was our quitting time, and he had one of them old school bags, like a doctor bag.
Okay.
Nobody uses, doctors don't use doctor bags anymore. No. But he had a bag. He had one of them leather bags full of tricks, right?
Right.
That would be on like a Wednesday night.
A Burt Lancaster impression? Hey-oh.
Yes, Moonlight Graham. Yeah, he was Archie. I just watched that this morning. Actually, it's 7 o'clock this morning. Yeah, Moonlight Graham was on this morning. Yes, Archie Graham. And Alicia, I think I have a girlfriend. Anyways, I'm sorry, baseball. So we would go there. It'd be like a Wednesday night. Thursday morning, we'd go there to do work. And outside his door would be 2 jars of mayonnaise. And they would both be half empty. One was fat-free mayo, and one was real raw mayo. Okay?
Okay.
Rubber gloves all over the fucking hallway.
Like, where is this story going? What the fuck?
So let me tell you.
Go ahead.
All right, let me get this. So this is the work environment. If it ain't interesting by now, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
So now Richter used to pal around with this guy, Chris. Chris was a lowball soldier in the mafia. Okay? He was he was a drunk, but he looked like big, stocky, Sammy the Bull kind of a thing, but younger. Okay, got what I'm saying? Kind of picture it like a
Sammy the Bull,
like,
but younger.
Ravano, yeah,
yeah, like Sammy, fatter, but stockier. He was a fat guy,
stockier, dude.
But he was stocky. You know what I mean? But he was a low ball soldier. Okay, so now me and Gabe, this is
that ties into my mafia story I was going to tell a couple weeks ago. I forgot all about that.
Okay, all right. So this is St. Patty's Day. Okay. It's in the morning. Okay. We go up to the house. We're going to do work. No one's there. No one's there. No Richter, no nothing. We have no idea what's going on. We just show up. And we're like, all right.
Do you know how much your friend... I'm sorry. Do you know how much your friend Richter weighed? All you got to do is get a Richter scale.
Get a scale.
As soon as you said weighed, that's where I was going.
Yeah. So I knew where you were going. I know you were going.
Oh my god!
I love it. I love those.
Go ahead.
I fucking love those. Yes.
Go ahead.
So now, Richter, the Richter scale. His friends. He's friends with Chris. He's a slow ball mafia guy. And now nobody shows up. There's no boss. There's nobody. There's no roofers or nothing. It's just me and Gabe. So we're like, what the fuck we do? So we start eating Percocets because he had a bunch of Percocets. He stole from
That's what you do. That's
the
usual next step. Hey, listen, we're at this house. There's nothing going on here. What do? You know what? Let's go with the usual. Get the Percocets out. Let's pop a bunch of Percocets.
Right.
Good stuff, man.
Right. So we started St. Patty's Day. We're like, fuck this. There's no workers. There's nothing we could do. We're not master craftsmen. You know, they tell us what to do. Move this over there. Move that over there.
Right.
There's nobody there. So we started eating Percocets. And it's a big bottle of vodka and stuff, right? So we did a shot. But mainly we wanted the Percocet buzz. So we're laying on a couch, whipped out. This is also this mafia guy Chris. We gave him we're sawing in the backyard, and we introduced him to ketamine. And there was helicopters flying over, and we fucking got him whacked out on ketamine. That was another day. That was a different day. Anyways, so we're on the couch.
Fucking helicopters door bust open. Me all day.
Yes, it was like that. He's like, the fucking cop. This will make even more sense. So the door busts open. And who is it? Is this guy Chris? And he would talk like this. And he would, The biggest thing, he would go, he would talk. He had like emphysema. He was a young guy, but he had COPD. He had COPD and emphysema.
Did he call you commissioner? Did he call you commissioner? Hey,
No,
commissioner, I gotta try to get Gotham. Gotta take care.
Where is she?
Where is she?
Exactly. So he's sitting there. He comes and busts into the door. Motherfucker hasn't slept in days, right? So we're like, oh, so there's a bottle of vodka, there's a handle of vodka. And he goes, hey, boys, it's St. Patty's Day. I had some night. Today, everyone's fucking Irish. Come up here. So we're like, all right. He starts pouring us shots. Now, we're all fucked up with the painkillers, and he starts pouring us shots. So I'm doing shot after shot. Now, he was shit-faced. He was saying how this guy Nino had him by the throat with a knife just hours before in a bathroom in a go-go bar in Manhattan in like whatever Skins, whatever that big place, Sheets, Scores.
Sheets.
Yeah, whatever. I knew it was an S. Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're doing Skins. What is it? Skins or
shirts of skins?
Yeah. So now he's telling.
Yeah, that's what you do at a strip club. You play shirts. And
skins. Yes, it is a great game. So he's telling us how this guy Nino, who he owed money to, has a knife to his throat in the bed. He was taking a piss in the urinal. And the guy comes up with him. He's got a knife to his throat. Now he's telling us this. Then he's like, my sister, her husband beat her up, and me and my brother, we took him down to Texas, and we've never seen him again. And this fucking guy goes on a diatribe, okay, about all these exploits, all these murders that he's committed. Who knows how much is true? Now this guy's hammered. Now the fucking guy,
he was drinking.
He's been drunk for 2 days, high on cocaine,
gotcha.
razor high.
Zooting.
And he's sitting there. He's sitting there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Higher than Georgia Pine. And now I'm getting drunk.
Giraffe pussy.
I'm getting drunk. My friend Gabe. Giraffe pussy. My friend Gabe is not doing the shots. He's throwing them over his shoulder. But I am doing the shots because Gabe drove. You know what I mean? So I'm doing the shots. He's throwing them over his shoulder. And this guy, Chris, is doing the shots. And all of a sudden, he's sitting there and he's telling us about how he took his sister's boyfriend to Texas, him and his brother, and they killed him out in the oil fields. And his nose starts bleeding. Okay? His nose starts bleeding. And he's And to this day, me and my friend Gabe, there was a bottle of dish detergent, right?
Okay.
And he goes, and his nose is bleeding, and he's washing his nose off, and he goes, give me that bottle of SunJoy. There's no such detergent called SunJoy. Okay? There's Joy, and there's Sun something or other, but there's no such thing as a bottle of SunJoy. To this day, 25 years later, I'll tell my friend Gabe, give me that bottle of SunJoy. Give me that bottle of SunJoy. Give me that bottle of SunJoy. Right? And he wipes over his nose. So now I'm starting to come to it. After all these stories, he goes to the bathroom with the SunJoy to wash his face off, and he got blood on his shirt. So he's in the bathroom. I look at my friend Gabe, and I go, we got to get the fuck out of here. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. This has been going on. This has been going on since 9 a.m. It's 2:30 in the fucking afternoon.
Holy shit!
I'm like, he's telling us too much shit. We got to get out of here. So he's in the bathroom washing his face with
now.
We're watching. He's washing his face with SunJoy. I'm like, we got to go now. We slam out of there real quick. We just fucking high and dry left. High and dry. 10 minutes later, we're in Clark, New Jersey, okay? From Summit to Clark, from Watchung Mountains to Edison. Right by 135. I go, pull over, bro. You got to pull over. You got to pull over. outside the 1992 Isuzu Trooper. I'm yakking my fucking brains out on the side of the road. Luckily, he was throwing. No, I was drinking this. I was drinking the vodka with him. He was. He said
they were mixed though.
There was a handle of vodka, and he said, "Today everyone's Irish," and we couldn't say no. So I was doing the shots because I'm like, "Oh, let's have a good time." But my friend Gabe was throwing them over his shoulder when he wouldn't see. He'd throw the shit over his shoulder. So there was no like tile on the floor. It was all like plywood yet. There was no flooring. So he was just throwing the shot over his shoulder. And he's telling us how he killed this guy and this thing and that guy. And we're like, we got to get the fuck out of here. We got to get out of here. So we didn't make it halfway home. And I'm like, pull over. So I start yakking. God. Right? So I start yakking. And he drops me off at my house. I go upstairs. And at the time, I had a small bedroom in the back part of the house. But I had to walk through my brother's bedroom in order to get to my bedroom in the back. This is when I came back from the military. And as I walk in, my brother and my stepbrother are watching the movie Leaving Las Vegas with Nicolas Cage. Who's a raging alcoholic. Right?
The alcoholic one. Right.
Raging alcoholic. As soon as I walk in the door, now this is 3:30 in the afternoon, and I am shit-faced fucked, right? I just threw up in Clark, right? As soon as I walk in a room, I see Nicolas Cage, and there's a scene where he's in the shower, and he starts guzzling vodka in the shower. I didn't take two more steps, and I went all over the fucking bedroom, bro.
You puked again?
I fucking walked. Yes. There was no food. It was all liquid. We hadn't eaten yet that day.
Just seeing that made you puke.
Just seeing him. He's in the shower. I'll never forget it. He's in the shower, and he's got a bottle of Majorska. You know what I mean? And he's just glug, glug. And we never ate breakfast. We had coffee. So there was no, like, flotchol, you know what I mean? There was no substance to it. It was all fucking liquid Percocets. Probably like battery acid at that point. Yeah. And I walked through to throw up, and I went right to bed for like 2 days. But yeah, that was my one St. Patty's Day story.
And if you think the guy Richter wanted to go clean his hands, he's like, "Hey, get me the Irish Dove."
No. It was Richter's friend Chris. Richter's friend Chris was the SunJoy.
Get me the Irish Dove.
Somebody made a fucking SunJoy account, and they're in the chat room now. It says happy 6th.
No way! Really? Yeah.
Johnny, put it up on the screen.
SunJoy.
See it.
Yeah, bro, he put it up on the screen. That's hilarious.
It's great.
There it is, SunJoy.
SunJoy. Fuck yeah,
everyone.
Absolutely.
You guys are dicks.
Yeah, it's great.
It's funny.
It's fun. I never forget it, man. His nose started bleeding. He's like, "Give me that SunJoy." And we were like, SunJoy.
Two joints. Two joints. Says SunJoy sounds like an Asian escort.
Yes.
It's great.
And now listen, funny. Like I'm a guy like when I was younger, holidays like New Year's Eve, St. Patty's Day, the night before Thanksgiving.
Drinking holidays.
I used to go out those holidays, you know. But now it really is amateur.
Don't
night,
say it.
You know
Don't
what I mean?
say it. Don't say amateur hour because that just means you're an alcoholic. All right. Whenever
I said amateur night. I said amateur night.
Amateur hour. That means that you're fucking only
open mic.
And I said it. Jojo, I said amateur night. Yeah, I did say it. Sorry.
That's worse than the hour. That's the entire fucking night. That's even worse.
Yeah, amateur night. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yeah. But back in the day, it was like I went to one of the parades in Belmar down the shore, down the Jersey Shore. Fuck that! You can't piss anywhere. There's nowhere to sit. Yeah. It's just bullshit.
Yeah, that's
no
for
fucking
like 20,
reason for
that's
it.
For like 22-year-olds that are just it's just a rager.
Yeah,
you know,
my
party.
Absolutely, my prostrate can't take that much pressure. You know what I mean? Piss my pants.
Yeah,
Listen,
because you
khakis.
throw an extra R in it. That's why. That's why you can't take the pressure. You throw an extra R in the word prostate, you fucking dick. I know you're trying to sound like your father, but still.
I know, I like saying it.
Like my father. My father used to say that.
Prostrate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Real quick, do
prostrate
we
and
have
Rocky
anything?
Stallone.
How about prostrate and gay? Hey-oh.
Yeah.
Right.
I have two things that I have to do this
That
now.
one took me a second.
Real quick. I know you guys. I know you guys have stuff to do, but I want to do this real quick. It'll just take a minute, okay? For the last 18 months, I've been trying to talk about these sports things, okay, and we've never gotten to. Okay.
Yeah, basically,
Never gotten to
what's
one.
funny? We're just about. I think we started the first week in March last year, so I think it's
Was
a
it?
year
Could it
now
be,
that
yeah?
we've been doing the first we were on Levy's, and then we came on 100 proof.
Abel's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's almost a
Is
year.
it a year for 100 proof?
No, not a year.
A
Since we started
a year altogether.
doing it from this format on YouTube.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So go ahead.
Okay. All right. So about 18 months ago when we
So
first
Joe,
started,
what else you got going on today?
I don't know.
Joe,
you know what? I have an interesting story about the show. A woman said that I looked like a certain nationality that I've never been called
shit.
before.
Both of you eat shit. Fucking eat shit. Hope you eat shit tonight. Both of you.
I was waiting for
Both
Joe
you
to
go
do
eat
it, and I
shit.
was like, "Oh, I guess he."
Yeah, you fucking planned it. Yeah, I know. Go fuck off, you shit.
Oh, I
I'm
planned
done.
it. Joe doesn't do that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, do what you want. You eat shit. I got corn bluth hanging out downstairs. I'm ready to eat. You guys eat shit. Yeah. What you looking down there, Mr. Corn Beef? It's corn bluth. Splash. Let's pee down.
God.
Let's piss down his air hose. Yeah, the movie Splash.
So
One of
Kenny,
underrated
now,
Tom Hanks.
We talked about that a couple.
Don't follow our lead by distracting yourself from trying to get this out for the last year. So continue.
You guys you're going to be in wonderment. Okay, you're going to be in wonderment
myself right now.
You might know them, but I don't think you would because I'm a sports guy. You know what I mean? And I had no idea. Okay, so one of the big revelations years ago was European darts.
Okay.
They take it very seriously. Scottish guy goes up there, and there's a place like the Madison Square Garden, jam-packed. People are holding signs. They got team jerseys on in the crowd, and the announcer's
That's
like,
weird.
Eisen Weisenhammer, he's from Scotland, from the Isle of Wight, and here he is. And boom! Oh! And they go absolutely ape shit. Right?
I don't know.
That's the first thing.
That, but go ahead.
Then there was one thing that Sean, brilliant producer Sean knew of, was booth boxing, okay? Where it's two English guys in a fucking phone booth. And all it is they're punching each other in a fucking... Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
That's
booth
fantastic.
boxing. Yes. There it is. Yes.
Holy
Oh my God.
shit.
This is amazing.
Oh
Right?
my God.
Spin back.
This is insane.
Yeah. Shawnee
So
turned
this
me on
guy
to that.
is hitting him with
I had heard of
fucking
it, but-
elbows too.
Yeah, it's been going on for a while. I just found it, but Shawnee was like, no, we talked about that like 2 years ago on the air. Okay? So then the other one is mud boxing. Mud boxing is that they are in waist deep.
Phone booth.
Two guys are in waist deep mud, like
Mud.
stuck in mud.
Right.
And they dip their gloves in the mud and just start pounding each other.
They're
Mud
wearing
boxing.
gloves.
Okay?
They're wearing gloves.
They're wearing gloves.
boxing gloves.
And they
Dip them in the
their
mud,
weight.
and they start
So there's
pummeling
no-
each other.
There's no dancing around a ring. You know what I mean?
Who comes
They're
up with
stuck
it?
in the mud. Okay? So those are two of them. Those are two of them where I was
let me
like,
ask
three
you,
of
We
them.
have video of that
moves-
too somewhere.
Oh, I didn't
is
send it
one-
to Shawnee. I don't know. I don't know.
Is
He-
one
he-
of the
he's
moves
seen it before.
stick in the mud and move? Stick in the mud and move? Stick and move?
Good shot.
Stick and
Good
move.
try. Good try.
Yeah, it was
Good try.
Good try.
Good try. I see where you're going there. Yeah. Two men pounding each other. Shawnee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean puts his own fucking jokes in there.
And
Hey,
what
so
they
if,
do is They literally
Does the
they
loser
put
have to pay for the phone call? Does the loser have to pay for the phone call? Like, how are we doing here? Is
That's
somebody
a
going to
good
fork up a quarter?
Yeah. Good. That's a good question. Good question. Now,
Yeah,
so,
wow, I
the,
never
so,
seen
so that's,
anything
so
like
that's
that.
three. There's the mud boxing, there's the darts, then there's the booth boxing. Then I came across one where they actually turned, it's called chase tag. Okay?
Yes. You have
Chase
shown me
tag.
this.
And what
Very
it is,
interesting.
it's basically a
What
basketball
the fuck?
court, half a basketball court of ramps and poles and obstacles, and one
Wait.
guy's got to run through it, the other one got to tag him.
Wait,
Like
in
a
this fucking
playground.
picture, there's a WCT logo. Is that like World Championship tag? Is that what that fucking
Yes.
means?
You're
Oh my
absolutely
God.
what it
Do
is.
people think
Yes.
this
Let me tell you
is a
something.
sport?
It's
Dude,
World Chase Tag or
I've
something.
seen
Yeah.
this.
Oh my Christ.
It is.
Is there a
Never-
video?
It's-
Is there a video?
I
This
don't.
is
It's like
insane.
It's like
Yeah,
parkour,
just photos.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
what, you
just
run up and
photos.
down these scaffolds?
Dude,
Yes,
it's
you run up and down. It's
impressive
like
what these guys
parkour.
do. It's impressive.
Yeah, and you have to
That's
tag the other guy.
crazy.
Shawnee
World
is
Chase Tag,
fucking
there we go.
aces right now.
World Chase
Shawnee is
Tag, yeah.
fucking aces. That's
Who the
exactly.
fuck?
Do you
I'm
have
gonna
to
have
come
jump
up
any
with
around.
some
video? Do you
ridiculous
think,
fucking sport like this. This is fucking crazy.
It's
There's
World-
more.
Sitting on a big
There-
fucking sandwich.
Listen, there is more, boys. There is more.
Okay,
Okay?
go ahead.
I just
Then I have
googled
chase
phone
tag.
boxing.
Phone booth posse was
Here's
great.
There's a
now here
fucking
is
ton
two
of
new
videos
ones.
pop up.
Yeah, here's two new
Never
ones.
heard of this.
Okay,
Okay,
those I've been trying to talk about for a year and a half.
I've
for
seen
18 months.
the tag thing one, which it's
Right.
fucking
I
impressive.
never
Here's
saw
the
either
new
one of
one.
those. That's crazy.
Number one.
Okay.
Okay. In the annals of what the fuck are we doing in sports wise?
Okay.
Pillow fighting.
It's a sport,
Pillow fighting.
Hello.
In a ring.
not a sport.
In a ring with
ring?
modified. In a ring with boxer shorts on. Modified pillow fighting.
Oh my God. This is how pornos start.
This is exactly it.
Pillow
This is
fighting.
hilarious.
Pillow fighting
Wow.
championship.
See him? Did you see him just smash him? Shawnee, you're
Yeah.
fucking killing it.
Fucking
You see him
dude,
smash him?
That was
Look at the
They
video.
took the
Boom.
logo
Bam.
from UFC and they changed it to PFC, and it's a thing now.
Pillow,
This is worse
wow.
than this is worse than Dana White's slap fight, which is fucking terrible.
Dude,
Do you know how
Okay.
fucking good I am at pillow fighting? I've got
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
four
Oh, yeah.
brothers and three brothers and four sisters, or
Can
something
we
like that.
wait a minute? Can we get a bunch of fucking donations from viewers to get Kenny into this fucking PFC thing? Professional.
Oh
Pro
man, I am,
League?
bro. I am
That
my
He has
best
to wear a
pillow
Conte
fight.
and Kenny Show's shirt, but that would be
My
fucking
best
amazing.
my best pillow
From
fight
singled
move
out
is
to I don't know, single in bed. Or something. I don't know.
from singled out to singled in. Here's Kenny to slam jam Michaels. My best pillow fight move. The best pillow fight move of all time is say you're fist to fist with a person, right? And then you do that spin and you hit him with the back of your hand.
Yeah,
Got what I'm saying?
that's called a spinning fist, spinning backhand.
Spin back fist.
Yeah.
Spinning back fist
Right.
with a pillow.
okay.
That's the best move of all time in
Okay.
pillow fighting. I'm a
Do they
huge
check
pillow
the
fighter.
pillows? Do they
I-
check the pillowcase for like foreign objects? Like
I'm
put a
sure they
fucking
would.
brick in there, like
Yeah.
get disqualified.
And every time I pillow
Oh, here's the
fought,
tag,
here,
guys.
here's video of
Okay,
tag.
you know
Here's
what?
video
I
of
have
tag.
seen this. I have seen
Okay.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy though.
Yeah, here's
How
a
do you
video
get
of the
it?
tag.
Let me tell you something. The
There's-
athleticism
hey, listen,
that
Joey.
these fucking guys have.
Yeah, this looks like a
amazing.
sport now.
It's-
When we do it this way, it looks like a sport.
It's parkour. It's parkour,
Yeah.
but they're chasing each other.
Yeah, I couldn't.
You know?
I couldn't do this.
It's real
This
deal.
is way too real for me. Yeah, I couldn't do this.
Dude, they
If
fall
I-
and they tumble.
If I know who's going to win at the end of it, then I'm good to go.
They
Dude,
always
the
slap
only way
hands.
I could. The only
It's
way
got
I
great
could win.
sportsmanship.
The only way I could win and not have them tag me is if I used a motorcycle. That would be the only fucking way that I
No.
That is it.
No,
I would
you know,
love to
you know
see
the-
that.
And I'm in
the
the best
only
shape
way-
of my life.
yeah. The
They don't
only
even
way I
run
would
up and down
win.
those scaffolds though. They just run around like
Yeah.
that little court. I thought they were running. That's just to like duck and dodge and shit. I thought they were running on top of them. Like
No, you
Like,
could
what,
use.
like-
You just use
oh, you
them
can do
to
that.
your advantage to try to make
Oh,
sure
you can't
that the
go on
guy
top.
can't
Yeah, there
tag
you
you.
go.
Yeah, catch a guy from up on
dude,
high.
I mean,
That's
it's pretty fucking
crazy.
impressive. You got
Yeah.
This should be like an Olympic
They're-
thing. I feel like.
No, they're
Dude,
always
it's
they always shake hands at the end. They're great. Very,
no,
they're
yeah,
great
they
sports.
Yeah, that's how you tag the guy. You fool
Yeah.
him into shaking your hand, then you win.
The
No,
fucking
that's not
the
how it
fucking
works.
game should be called "You're It." That's what we called it. It was like "You're It."
Well,
I don't
it
want to
was-
be
it
it.
was-
Well, you're it.
It was
tag.
tag. You're it. It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
tag.
yeah.
You're it.
Yeah, tag,
So
you're
the
it, yeah.
full thing.
That's
tag.
crazy.
You're it. But
Okay.
yeah, dude, it's impressive what they can do.
Absolutely, and they're great athletes. You get all
Yeah,
juiced up.
somebody made the world. Somebody convinced the world that that's a sport. That's impressive. Right
Yeah.
in itself.
Yep.
The only way that I would win that is if I took all the pipes and put them
There's a
right in front of me and
hamburger at the end
hid in it. Like,
Like
you made a
fucking
fat joke, Joey. I heard you. I heard the
Yeah.
fat joke.
If
I
there's a
heard the
burger at the
hamburger
end of
joke.
that, you're gonna win.
Yeah, I heard the fat joke.
Hey,
I got
would
it.
win that too.
Hey, hold on a second. In the chat room, Aku says the best pillow fight move is a paintball gun. Trust me, wins every time.
Yes, of
And
course.
Stacy Wright says a sock full
Stacey
of
Wright.
quarters.
A sock full of quarters, yeah.
Worth.
Yeah, that's the Full Metal Jacket fucking.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
the bar
man.
of soap.
Oh my
That's a bar
god!
of soap.
Yeah. It's,
Okay,
Okay.
So
you got another one?
I got the last
You know,
one.
the tag thing is so fucking simple. Any one of us could have thought of that. Like we all
Yeah,
played tag
yeah.
as a kid. Hey, let's fucking film this on YouTube. Somebody sees it and says we can make a fucking.
And
sport
Joey,
out
they
of
got
that.
Put different
sponsors.
things
They
out
sell out.
Yeah,
They sell
I
out
can't fucking-
stadiums.
I'm amazed by the phone booth fighting. That's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Phone booth
Booth fighting.
The phone booth
Yeah.
boxing.
I want to do
great.
phone booth
When-
wrestling now. I gotta figure out how to do this.
When in
I found
boot
a
camp,
good one.
in boot camp, what's that, Shawnee?
Aku in the chat found us one, a different one than from what you guys gave us before.
Oh. You want to play it?
Oh my god,
Card
card
chat?
jitsu.
Card jitsu.
What is it?
Card jitsu.
Card
It's
jitsu.
jujitsu fighting
Are
in your
you
car.
jujitsu
And
in
you're
the
in,
car?
and you have to be in the front seat, and you're not. That's funny. They look
They
like
should call
astronauts
it-
trying to fight gravity.
You know, they should call this game 7 minutes from Joey's apartment. Fucking carjacking.
Yeah, because I'm right by Patterson.
It should just be called 7 minutes in Joey's house
Wait,
and
the other
run
guy
for
just
your
gets
life.
right back
That's
in the
what it should-
car. What the fuck?
Dude,
the guy just
and
gets
they
right back in
start
the car?
off with wait a minute, they start off with the fucking
This is unreal.
They start off with the
they
seatbelts
start
on.
off
Jujitsu.
with
He's biting his chest. What the fuck's happening here?
I don't know,
They
but somebody getting pregnant tonight,
they
I'll tell you
start
that
with-
right
Yeah,
now.
this is like this is how we used to fuck in the
They used
parking
to-
lots.
Yeah. They used to in
exactly.
Honduras. They called us domestic violence.
A bunch of times when I used to bang in the car.
A coup in the chat room says, "Never have I wanted an airbag to go off so badly." in my life."
Man, could you imagine that if you had airbag on like command, you'd be like poof, poof, poof.
Go
poof,
gadget
poof.
airbag.
Yeah.
That is so fucking funny.
Hard.
When I used to
Jitsu.
bang in my Beamer was my biggest car. When I used to bang, the girl would just take her pants down and back up towards me, and I'd go from the driver's seat. I'd lean over, and that's how we did it. But it was like jujitsu because you had to do it quick. You had to do it quick. There was no romance. No romance when you fuck in a car in the front
No,
seat.
I've done
you
that
know what I mean?
before. Yeah.
Yeah, no
So
romance.
There's another video. There's another video where the one guy chokes out
Chokes
the other
the other
guy with the seatbelt.
That's a wrestling move right there. That guy's a pro
Yeah.
wrestling fan. You can tell.
That does sound like a wrestling.
I
move.
love it.
It's
I
hilarious.
fucking love it.
So funny.
And-
Yeah, but
brilliant.
Kenny, it also depends on how big the girl. Like I fucked a girl in
Yes.
my old car 1,000 years ago that was 98 pounds, and I
Yes,
didn't have
yeah,
to
well,
adjust
that's-
the seat.
Oh my God!
She
Thank
was
God
just-
you said
exactly.
pounds. I was like, wait a minute. He banged a girl that was
98 years old.
I'm like, dude. In that millisecond, I'm like, oh my God! And then when
No,
he said
she was-
98 pounds,
Yeah.
She was
I
my,
was
my
almost
ex girlfriend
nearly as
Jessica.
horrified.
She's my ex girlfriend Jessica. She was as dumb as the fucking seats in the car. But I didn't even have to adjust
Plus
the
she
seat. It was
fucked
good.
you, so obviously
Yeah.
you're correct. Yeah.
A couple years after we split up, I saw her at the fucking deli in town, and she's like, "Oh look at my tattoo is still there." And I'm like, are you fucking serious? And she's like,
What
oh, yeah,
tattoo?
yeah. She got a tattoo of like a rabbit or some shit like that, like on her lower belly or whatever the fuck. But my tattoo is still there.
Still there?
That's when I was like, oh, you're a
Did
fucking
she
idiot.
think it was
They
going to
don't go away.
It was just going to wash off in the rainforest? Wait a minute. She said,
no. So
hey,
you know what it was?
Tattoo is still there. Hold on.
Yeah,
we need to analyze this for a
well,
second.
I was going to explain why she thought that it was going to go away.
Oh, okay. This is going to be
because
good.
she bought when we were together. She used to buy these Halloween tattoos. She had a little brother, so you buy the Halloween ones. You put water on them, and they whatever.
This
they
is
come
gonna
off
get good,
the paper
Joe.
and they stick.
This
to
is
your
gonna
skin.
get good.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I can assure you this is any good. So she took one of those. She liked it. It was some little fucking rabbit thing. She liked it, so she put it over here, like on her stomach or whatever, and then she got it actually tattooed over. Okay. So she thought when over time that little sticker thing comes off, she thought that was going to rub it off with it. So when it didn't, she was like, my tattoo is still there.
Wow.
I think the seats are actually smarter than her. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I remember we were at the deli in the town I used to live in. It was like a half mile from my house, and my buddy Jay used to work there. And I was talking to him when she walked in, and I was like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" And me and Jay started talking. We were talking. Jay looked over at her, and she said, "Hey, Mike, my tattoo is still there. Remember I got my tattoo." And he looked at me, and he just said, "What?" And then he turned around and walked away.
Yeah,
and
you know what's funny?
I will never forget that. And every once in a while, I will randomly text him and go, "Do my tattoo's still there?" And he would respond like, "LOL."
And hey, Conte, what's funny is the lasting memories of the lasting regret of sleeping with Joey Image in a Chrysler is lasting longer than a bunny, a Chevy Lumina.
No,
I knew it was a Chevy.
No, it wasn't. I think it was
lasts longer than a bunny tattoo.
Mustang, actually. It might have been my Mustang, actually.
Oh, you had a Mustang. Of course, you're gonna get laid.
Yeah.
Hopefully, too bad she wouldn't have choked you with that fucking seatbelt.
But my point was, she was so thin, I didn't have to adjust the seat to
right. Aku says, was she dumb? Like you could trick her by hiding the sound of a zipper by making airplane sound?
I didn't have to. She was my girlfriend. I remember the first time I got in a car accident, I was going down to the Birch Hill, actually. No. Okay. I was going down to the Stone Pony, Asbury Park, me and two other guys, and I got in a car accident on the Parkway. I was going to see Biohazard, and that was a Sunday, and I had to work the following day, and I worked at the video store, and she wanted to hang out, and we started, messing around in her bed or whatever, and I was like, oh, fuck, I got to get to the video store. And then it clicked, like, wait a minute. My boss doesn't know I got in a car accident yesterday because I haven't seen my boss. So I could just take as long as I want and say, oh, this just happened on the way to work, and I rushed in here. So that's what I did. I had sex with my girlfriend, and I was like an hour and a half late.
And you
I was
had
like,
proof because your car was smashed.
The car was, the fucking hood looked like an A. It was ridiculous. I had to look to see over it.
Was it a Canadian? Was it a Canadian hood? It's a Canadian hood, eh?
No, but the car was blue, and after that, the hood was white. I got a white hood for $40 from a junkyard, and it just always had a white hood. It became
the hood looked like an A. That's a perfect description.
It became like a fucking like a legendary car in my town.
Yeah,
the hood was like this, smashed in like an A. I had to get up. Like,
I know. I picture it right in my mind, Joey. I picture it right in my mind. When we're talking about the fuck move in the front seat, I used that in the parking lot of the office of in Pittsburgh, the office of national security. What do they call it?
To Pittsburgh, the Bay girl. That's what
no. She was a waitress. She was a waitress, and I was opening up the restaurant.
To Wyoming for a hand job. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Well,
I was working in Pittsburgh, and we went on a delivery, and we banged at this. I masturbated her off. I fingered her off, and then I was like, "Fuck this!" So I pulled next to a dumpster. I pulled it next to a dumpster next to a sheriff's vehicle, and then proceeded. She blew me for a little bit, and then we banged. And it was the Homeland Security, the Department of Homeland Security in Pittsburgh, right in their parking lot.
Yeah. It sounds very secure. It sounds
Dude,
secure.
I mean, really, did they not know that happened? If they didn't know that happened, I'm
It's on
fucking
camera.
afraid for this country.
There's probably 8
cameras.
guys eating donuts, drinking coffee, watching Kenny on the fucking
Bro,
camera from outside.
Can you possibly at the time my little dick was my little dick. My average my
You
good
can say
dick
it.
my good average sized penis was taking over.
Good average size.
Yes. My average size good
average size good mushroom dick.
penis was taking over, so I didn't care. I just wanted to fuck. So I just pulled right next to a sheriff's vehicle, and there's got to be camera. There's probably got to be like infrared with like heat and stuff. But no, we were in the parking lot. Boom, boom. Went back to work.
All the old retired cops, like, hey, remember this fucking? Look at this surveillance tape.
Yeah, look at this fucking guy.
Years ago. Remember this fucking guy?
He's gonna cramp. He's gonna cramp up.
Singled out once.
Yeah, exactly.
This is where he took the girl that won.
You can see the guy on MTV. And now he's pulling blow a hand.
Walnuts? That's the guy who does Paulie Walnuts.
Yeah. I heard this guy does a great Gilbert Godfrey, but he's going to pull a hamstring next to the dumpster. Okay, so the last sport. The last sport.
Oh God!
Can we guess what it is? The romantic park next to a dumpster, which is so.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Is the next sport is like dodgeball in a porta potty? Oh, I've done.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Before I'm going to tell you what it is, but I'm not going to ask you to guess.
I know what it is. I know what it is. It's deep sea diving in a bathtub. That's what it is, right? It's going to be.
I thought you were going to say somewhere with no water.
That's funny.
Deep sea diving in a fucking desert or some shit.
Yeah.
Somewhere small.
Snorkeling in a dish tub.
Yeah.
Snorkeling. Yeah. You
look like on a double what is that? A double seated bike? Arm wrestling on a double seated bike.
Two-seated bike. Yeah.
Two-seated bike. Yeah.
All right. So
while it's moving, that's fucking crazy.
While it's moving.
Yeah.
Medicine ball, dodgeball in the dark. Aku says.
Medicine ball and dodgeball in the dark.
Dodgeball
that's
in
good.
The dark.
Yo, those fucking things. That's absolutely funny. All right. So I would give you guys 100 chances, and you wouldn't get it. I guarantee you wouldn't get it because when my brother told me about it, my brother BNN, he told me about it. I was like, "You're out of here. You fuck. There's no way." He goes, "No. This is a conversation we had."
True.
Did not. Yeah, 2 nights ago. Had no idea.
Okay.
You ready for it?
Go ahead.
It's on TV. On TV with sponsors, commercials.
Okay.
It's not slap fight, right?
Nope. That's bigger. That's bigger. That should be called go time. Somebody smacks me like that, it's fucking go time, bro.
That's the fucking dumbest show.
You don't fucking pussy me out like that, bro. I got a fucking family to defend. You don't fucking smash me in the face like that.
Is it one-on-one ball in a shower?
Hold on a second.
Says it's dolphin jousting.
I'll give you a little hint that it does take place in the South, and there's water involved. Takes place in the South, and there's water involved.
Fucking
5 seconds. Ask.
Chicken glue, taco eating, banana strewing, fucking walrus.
Nothing to do with tacos. Have nothing to do with water.
Water skiing in a water skiing in a bathtub. Like I don't.
Nothing. Okay. Rock skipping.
That's not a sport.
Fucking rock skipping.
That's not a sport.
Yes, it is, Joey. There it is.
Oh my God!
Rock skipping.
Rockin' River Festival, Pennsylvania. This is in Pennsylvania. I am in fucking Pennsylvania this coming weekend. I'm going to find this fucking.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They're in the water. They got the waders on.
Wait, you know what's interesting about this, or what's not interesting in like a ironic kind of way is I've only ever done this rock skipping shit in Pennsylvania. My cousins. My cousins
live on that guy do was fucking impressive. Holy shit!
It is. It's
fucking impressive,
dude. It's on TV with sponsors.
Yeah, it's
rock
ESPN
skipping.
Logo. The ESPN logo is popping up. My cousins live in Lebanon, Pennsylvania right now. They used to live in Hawley, Pennsylvania, and right down their hill that they lived on, and across the street was a gigantic fucking construction site where there was problems with the contract, so there was a dispute, so they fucking refused to work. So for like 2.5 years of me and my family going up there, it was just empty. Big fucking mounds of like dirt and shit, and the trucks were all there. Everything was ready to go. They just refused to work because of whatever the conflict was. And all the rain over those couple of years had just built up almost like, not a river, but almost like a fucking pool back there.
Man-made lake. Yeah.
Lake. That's the word I was looking for. Fuck, that's a tough one. I got away from
you guys basically were just skipping.
And we would just go out there and skip rocks for hours. And it's the only time I've ever done it in Pennsylvania. I'm in Pennsylvania this fucking weekend. I'm gonna find that fucking guy, and I want to beat the shit out of that fucking kid.
Did you guys notice Did you guys notice that it was ESPN 8?
Yeah,
it was 8.
Ocho.
Yes.
No, it's
not good enough
ESPN,
for 1 through 7.
No. It's ESPN Ocho. It's ESPN Ocho, not 8. It's ESPN
Ocho. Is 8. It's
right,
8.
but they call it ESPN Ocho.
It's ESPN Ocho. Yes,
that means it wasn't good enough to be on 1 through
Spanish. It's Spanish.
So they're showing Pennsylvania assholes skipping rocks in Spain.
It's English, but it's ESPN Ocho. Yeah. Ocho. Now that is one guy. There are other guys.
Kenny, where did you get it takes place in the South from? Pennsylvania is fucking an hour and a half west of here.
There's a shit ton more videos. Let me tell you. There's other guys. There's other guys that have.
Why can't we fucking come up with something like this?
The guys have fishing waders. Joey, the guys have fishing waders on so they can get into the water to make an angle of their arm to be even with the water. You don't need to make it skip more. The guys have fucking. It's like those big ice road, the fucking crab fisherman thing.
It's like those covered in plastic. Those baby feeding bras that like the fucking dads wear, and you put.
They're covered in plastic. They're like fishermen, and they go into the water and they try to get their angle. There's a shit ton more videos. That's just
the way they throw that rock. They all look like Ken Tekulve.
That's boy, Pittsburgh Pirates. I know Ken Tekulve. The sidewinder.
Yeah, they call them submarine pitchers. They throw it underhand, and those guys would probably be really good at rock skipping.
He's Dan Quisenberry, a Ken Tekulve.
Dan Quisenberry, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Quisenberry, that's pretty amazing, dude. That's
over Lake Ontario. They could skip one from Buffalo to Montreal. But yes,
you just go right over the water.
Yeah, right over the water.
Not a sport, man.
But that was
any one of us could have come up with that.
My brother told me about it, and I said, "There's no way." Yes, rock skipping. Now the other ones are fighting and stuff, and it's fun.
It being ESPN
Ocho. It's called ESPN Ocho. Google
I know, but it's just the fact that it's on ESPN and all is insane.
Now, is that the network?
Next, they're gonna have like two guys playing catch.
Is ESPN Ocho like where most of these weird out there sports are on?
Once you get past ESPN 4, you're in no man's land.
Okay.
There's like fucking spider chasing. There's chicken jumping. Who knows? After ESPN 4 or 5, it gets a little weary.
Why don't they
just trying to find content?
Why don't they just do apartment hallway skiing? I mean, really, why don't we get to the whole thing? Let's really get going here. Let's make this thing worth fucking.
Someone's going to come up with that in a year, and Joe's not going to get any credit for it, and it's all that money you're getting on the table.
Here's the thing. They're going to come up with ESPN. It's just going to be ESPN steps. And whatever you do with a bunch of steps, whether it's riding a skateboard or skis or a cardboard box, a mattress, whatever you can do, it's going to be called ESPN steps.
It reminds me of Vegas Vacation when they show him walking through the casino and there's like the how many fingers and the
exactly. Yeah, the bad casino. Yeah, the bad casino.
Hold on a second. Fucking Aku. Medicine ball, dodgeball in the dark.
Yeah, we said that one.
I love this one. Dolphin jousting, which is funny.
Yeah.
Airbag.
Aku is aces, man.
Airbag hot potato.
Airbag hot potato.
Potato.
Yeah.
That makes me fucking laugh, man. Holy shit.
That's creative. I like that one.
Yeah.
That's a creative one.
I like demolition chest. That's another one.
Demolition chest. Yeah, that's fucking
Who did that one? Who said that?
Aku. These are all
Aku,
Aku.
demolition chest.
These are all
Nice.
his ideas with
was
other-
on fire.
Fucking ace is this guy.
Airbag
Deep
hot
sea
potato.
marble. Deep sea marbles.
That's great though, man. That is
it's
totally
just something
works.
I found. And those sports I've been trying to talk about them, and my brother came up with the new ones. I saw the pillow fighting, and then he was like, if you think pillow fighting, rock skipping. I'm like, you're out of your mind, bro. You make it up. Nope. ESPN Ocho. Rock skipping. I said, fuck this. We're talking about it. Yeah.
Maybe they have like a barber chair adjusting competition. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
what do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Lever
Who pumps it too fast? Yeah, who pumps it fast enough?
And you got to get it to the exact. It's got to be 27 and fucking 9/10 fucking.
The guy.
the ground.
Now here's the thing: the guy in the chair. Here's your advantage. Whether the shorter guy or taller guy, the guy in the chair has to hit a bell. Ring, and then and he's got to go back down.
Oh, okay.
It's a race.
So it's a race. Just a race.
Up.
Whoever can get himself high enough to fucking crack the bell.
Down.
And then you got to hit a bell on the way back down.
That's funny.
Aku says that exists.
Oh, you fucking shitting me?
Better not.
There's no way. There's no fucking. We just made that up. If it does, I will shit myself.
Adjusting.
I will shit myself on camera right now. If there is a fucking barbershop
How
race,
would we know?
I don't know. Well, anybody looks it up.
Barbershop chair adjusting race. Is that what we
barbershop chair adjusting race?
Yeah,
if that is true, I will shit myself on. I will shit on my computer on camera right now.
Aku, I've seen that German thing before. He said the Germans also have a game of cutting things exactly in half. I've seen that before. That I've seen a while ago. They just take random objects and you have to. I
don't know how I feel about that one. I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Cutting it.
There's a German sport of cutting
weird.
logs, cutting tree stumps in half, or cutting like firewood.
Very
but it has to be exactly in half at a certain angle or degrees. If not, it doesn't count or something. I've seen that. I think probably on YouTube.
If not, you go to the oven. Gone. That sounds anything with Germans and precise stuff. I don't like too much. You know what I mean? When they're too precise, when the Germans are precise, watch out. World War
exactly.
Those guys are fucking.
Well, that's why they call Volkswagens.
They got delusions of grandeur. What is that, Joey? What is Volkswagen?
So that's why they call Volkswagens German precision.
Yeah, I don't like German precision. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. So so that's it. So, you guys got anything else? Are you guys hungry?
No, you know what? Maybe before we go, I just wanted to tell you. So after last weekend, I was doing a show, and then afterwards, these people, they come up, they talk to you, they ask you questions, and this one couple, the one lady, she goes, "So are you really Italian?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "You look like one of my cousins. You look Iranian."
Where did that go from?
Holy shit! I look Iranian. I'm like, I've never gotten that before. Well, Iranians are actually Caucasian. They're not really Middle Eastern. They're not like, and that's why if you notice, a lot of Iranians are very light skinned. But I was like, no, I've never gotten that. But it was fucking cool. Like I was fucking.
Ask Lockerbie, Scotland, what Iranians look like.
Aku sent some.
That's an old reference.
Sent a couple more videos.
An old terrorist. That's an old terrorist reference.
1988, Scotland.
Yeah.
Aku sent a couple more videos. Well, when you said the barber chair thing, and he said that exists, and then we all said, "Shut the fuck up." He said, "Easy, don't tease me." but he just said both links are in, so he sent that.
No way. No way.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Oh,
so
no,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
this
precision
time.
cutting.
Oh, this is what I saw, the pretzel thing. I think my wife showed me this for some reason.
It's a pretzel.
Yeah, I remember the pretzel cutting, and then they measure it, and they make sure both sides are like symmetrical. It's fucking ridiculous.
Are we that bad now? Is there nothing else? Have we run
Look at
the
They
Schlag
weigh
and
it.
Hessler.
right?
Yeah, they weigh it to
weigh
make
it.
sure both
They're
sides
weighing
are
it.
perfectly even.
Exactly it. Yep.
This is ridiculous.
What the hell?
Have we
What is-
run out of stuff? Have we really run out of stuff?
Aku
do-
says in the chat room says it's not barber chairs, but it's perfect pump, so it's just like that. Yeah, see,
All
you have to take what is it, a brain?
It looks like no,
melon?
it's a
What the
root
fuck is
vegetable.
that?
That's like looks like
Coconut or
a
something like that.
rutabaga.
All right.
Rutabaga?
Let's see this other one real quick. Did he give you another one
Cut-
with the pump?
A fucking sport where they cut pretzels in half.
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe this.
Dude, the way I've eaten, I would never be able to. I never cut anything in half before I
Oh,
ate
this
it,
is
so
not
there was
nothing
no
to do
way
with
I was going
barber
to do
chairs.
anything.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
It's a fucking you have
Wait.
to get a perfect gas pump.
Oh, he's got to stop. He's got to stop it on a certain
At
number.
$25. This is like a Price is Right game.
Oh
got an
my
LA
God,
Kings
this
jersey
is
on this old
hilarious.
guy.
He
Dude,
just
there's
got a
people
perfect
watching it.
pump.
There's
Yeah.
thousands
Oh,
of
yeah.
dollars.
Yeah, but
Hundreds
I feel
of
like this.
thousands of dollars
I
per
feel like this
production.
was like I feel like this was like
No.
Oh, that's a
halftime
halftime
thing
show.
at a
It
fucking
is.
That's a halftime
Look,
show, yeah.
It's a Sacramento Kings game, yeah. But still,
Yeah, it's
like,
not
wait
a
a minute.
Oh, I said LA Kings. That might be a gang.
That
Yeah,
meter
give me
looks
the
like the
Cody
same
Rams.
thing as my T cells when I was fucking guys in the 80s.
Okay. When you were 10?
What did I say?
Gee,
I wasn't.
What does
I
that guy
heard.
win?
I wasn't.
I don't know, but that's just bizarre. But
Yeah,
that's
it was
funny.
a halftime show. Aku says that's crazy.
Perfect pump.
Yeah.
All right.
We still got some there. So Iranian. So what the fuck you tell them? You look Iranian. You don't
I
look
don't know.
Iranian.
I
You
said
have
that's
you,
kinda
you have
cool.
olives.
He said yes. Iron
You
Sheik
have
is my
olive
uncle.
skin.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not like real
tuy.
olive looking. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's kind of
No,
cool.
no, you have
I
olive
was
skin.
never,
You look like my dick. You're darker than
Wow.
my skin. But
Thanks, Kenny.
your face is the same color as my dick, Joe. Because your dicks are darker. Joey, you're white, but you're a little dark. You know,
Yeah.
because I'm
Well, I'm also
honky
got a white
I'm-
light on me right now.
Yeah, no, but you're more Italian than I am. I'm a lot of African.
Well, yeah, because you're 18% black. I'm 100%
Yeah.
Italian. So yes, I'm
Yeah.
more Italian.
yeah,
Well,
but
my
you're probably
dick-
even
my-
more
my
percentage
dick-
black. But anyway,
I've
forget about all
I've
that.
spoken this in my act. Is my dick and my testicles are darker than the rest of my body, and that's like
That's where the
Joe's skin
18%
tone.
went.
Yeah. So my
Except for
skin
the
tone
sides.
is the same. Joe's skin tone is the same as my testicles. Is what I'm
Aku
trying to
says,
say.
Kenny, why are you only tanning that part?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! All right.
Yeah,
so
but,
why don't we do
but
this?
Joe has the complexion of dick skin.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
All right. Why don't we do this? Let me tell you a couple of the things that Kenny,
April
Joey, do you have
12th.
any titles for the
I got like 15 right here. Yeah.
All right, let's just
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go through
let's
all of
just
them. I'll
look through
just
them
go
real
through some of
quick.
the better ones.
You know
April
what?
12th.
Kenny, do you have any?
I'm
if you don't,
I'm
me
going-
and Joey will go back
Yeah,
and forth.
I didn't.
Well,
I
was
did
saying,
not
do
write
you wanna
anything
just
down.
alternate?
That's fine.
Yeah, I didn't
All
write
right,
anything
guys,
down.
we'll just do
But April,
we'll do rapid fire. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
April 12th, I'm
Right.
hosting. I'm hosting the show for Joe Conte's headlining
Yes.
and
Oh,
Uncle
great.
Vinny's.
Okay.
March.
Yes, wonderful. Yep.
Uncle Vinny's
No,
tomorrow.
oh yeah. Uncle Vinny's. I'll be there tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
and
No, 2 days.
Wednesday. and
No,
Thursday,
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday.
March 19th.
Oh,
and
you're gonna
20th.
be there. You're doing a show on fucking St. Joseph's Day. Perfect.
Oh yeah, perfect.
That show
Beautiful.
better
And then,
sell
Who's
out.
with this
Saturday,
St.
April
Joseph
12th.
guy?
What the
I don't
fuck,
know.
Kenny?
It's like I don't want to
Look
get
it up.
into that shit now. And then I'll be headlining. Kenny's going to be hosting the show.
Yes.
Yeah, April
me,
12th, I will
April
see you
12th.
there.
And ladies, I'm getting a hotel room,
in Pumpkin
ladies.
Place. And Kenny's getting a
The
hotel.
three of
All
us
right,
will
ready?
be.
Let's
the
just
three of us
do
will be
rapid
presents.
fire. All right.
Yeah, Joey's gonna be there.
Yeah,
We're gonna Joey's coming in with his with Angela, his wife, and we're gonna be pre-gaming early. So if you guys
Yes.
want to come by,
We'll see.
I don't have the room
All right.
number yet, but I'll give you the room number.
All right. You ready? I'll
wait.
start. All right, Joey.
Yeah,
ACL's in heaven.
Oh, Okay.
Go ahead.
That's one of mine too. I was stubbing your toe in heaven.
Who the fuck was Saint Joseph?
Do bananas have ACLs?
Do bananas have ACLs?
Yeah,
I like
I put
that.
two of the things together.
And people in the chat, you guys can chime in too.
There was no sperm in my beard. Okay.
Kenny Michaels on heaven.
2 containers of mayonnaise and a pair of gloves.
I don't even remember that.
Moonlight Graham.
So a guy falls off a seahorse.
What should we do now? Let's eat some Percocet.
Yeah.
Oh, my next one was eating Percocet.
Yeah, and I also
Really?
put, we decided to eat some Percocets. Yeah. Go ahead, Joe. You got one?
Yeah, welcome to Yuck Yucks in East Heaven. Kenny was talking about, is there comedy clubs in heaven?
Yeah,
I don't know
Is
why I
there
thought of
comedy?
Yuck Yucks, like Buffalo.
SunJoy's got to be in there somewhere. SunJoy's
Well, I
got
was
to
just
be in
about
there.
to
Relax.
give
Shut
me
up
a-
and listen.
Give me
Sorry.
that bottle of SunJoy.
Mine is my next one was
Go ahead.
Happy St. Patrick's Day from SunJoy.
From
Yeah.
SunJoy.
There we go.
Here's one.
Okay.
Hey, my tattoo is still there.
Kenny's tits jiggle when he talks. That was just an observation. It's not something we talked
Oh,
about.
okay.
This
Wow,
is
that-
it.
I just wrote it down.
Yeah.
Just wrote it down.
Yeah. That works.
My car hood looks like the letter A.
Phone booth
That's a
pillow
good one.
fights.
Go ahead. What's that?
Phone booth pillow fights.
Phone
that.
book pillow fights. That's good. This guy could skip a rock from Pennsylvania to Montreal. Go ahead.
Pittsburgh dumpster sex.
Pittsburgh
Yeah.
dumpster. That's great.
Yeah.
Airbag hot potato.
I had that one also. I
love
wrote that
I
down
love
too.
that.
Everybody was Karjitsu fighting. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Stacy right in the chat. She just Eric
Go ahead.
Claptoned it. If I
What'd she say?
stub my toe, would I see you in heaven? I see you, Stacy. I'm feeling you, Stacy. I know where you were going with that one.
That's very good.
She was doing. She
Stacey.
was doing. Yeah. She was
I
only
only have two
Clapton.
left.
And I only
two
have
more
one
that I
left.
need. Okay.
Your face color looks just like my dick.
Oh. Okay, then now I only have one left.
My
That
dick's
was one of
skin.
mine.
Yeah.
The best of ESPN Ocho.
The
That's
best of
yeah,
ESPN.
yeah.
Very good, man.
All right. How about this? How about
Oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. I had that one too.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Yeah.
It's funny. What do
I
you got,
need
Ken, before we
SunJoy.
go?
I think Happy St. Patty's Day from SunJoy and Dickskin.
Okay.
Or something like that.
The Darwin Awards Sports Edition.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, Aku, I guess he understands what the game is. It's just us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just
we'll figure it out. We'll figure
I
it
like
out.
that
Yeah,
back
you
and
guys-
forth rapid fire
what
thing,
we're gonna
though.
call it, but we
Yeah, we're just
hey,
throwing
let's-
back ideas.
I like that.
I like that
Aku
back and
has
forth.
one.
That back and forth. Alternating thing. That's
absolutely.
rapid fire.
Darwin Awards Sports Edition. I like that one
Yeah.
too. All right, I think that's it,
Stacy
man. That
Wright
was fun.
pulls a
Yeah,
Stacy
that's good.
Wright
That was
pulls a
good. She pulled
Clapton.
she pulls a
Eric
Clapton
Clapton.
on us.
See
Yes.
in heaven.
Very good. All right,
Oh shit.
Shawnee, let's start the.
Joe's gonna go eat his yogurt.
I gotta go eat my yogurt, and I have my
I
peanut
got
butter.
corn
but
blues.
I also have Cool Whip. I have a little Cool
Fuck.
Whip.
Cool whip.
Cool
Say
Whip.
whip.
Cool
For
Whip.
my whip.
Dude,
No, say Cool Whip.
I have fucking tree corn blues in a fucking pot.
Yeah, I don't know what
All
that.
right.
I don't know what that
Waiting
even
for me.
means.
That's
What you looking down there, Mr. Corn Beef? It's Corn Bluth, Eugene Levy. Let's pee
Oh.
down his air hose.
Oh,
Splash.
from
underrated,
from Splash.
underrated Tom Hanks movie.
All right,
John
let's
Candy.
call this. Let's
talked about it a
get this
couple weeks
going
ago.
here. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Shawnee. Play. Let's play our outro music, and of course, it is "Swamp of the Universe" from my cousin Tony Parisi.
Yeah.
Go to his YouTube page. He's got a bunch of songs that he wrote and produced and made himself. T Parisi on YouTube. Let's see.
song.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining us. If you're listening live, hey, if you're listening in podcast, we're a little behind, but we got it fixed. And don't forget, if you're listening to this on YouTube, like the episode and subscribe to the channel, and then you click the notification button to let you know
check them
when
all out.
our show and other shows will be on. And thank you to Shawnee, of course. Our
Super producer Shawnee.
Oh, and Stacy
Super
Wright and
producer
Erica and Steve F and Aku and Two Joints. You guys were absolutely killing. Oh, look at it. Doopa Doopa Doo just fucking came in. Oh,
there she is.
Doopa Doopa Doo. I didn't even know you were in there. I apologize. Thank you. Thank you so much. He said it was a great show. Didn't even know you were there. And
Places I made love,
right?
And why it's now illegal. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll figure out. We'll come up
Facebook
with a name.
page. Conte and Kenny Facebook page, Conte and Kenny Instagram. We got a Conte and Kenny Twitter, TikTok. They're not really doing much right now, but we'll hopefully start doing it. And of course, March 19th and 20th, I will be at Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club. Go to UncleVinny'sComedyClub.com. And April 12th, I will be headlining in Pompton Plains, New Jersey, in the same building, hotel that I got married in. April 12th, go to JJComedy.com. And it's
hosted by me, and I have a hotel room, ladies. I have a hotel room, ladies.
Yeah,
Joey and Angela pregame. Joey and Angela pregame. I have a hotel room.
All right.
You're all invited.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Let me
Thank
see your
you
dick
so
skin.
much. Let me see your dick skin. And we end every show the same way our pal, the late, great Otto Peterson, would always say goodbye, and that is, take care.